Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's analysis, which you can tell by the title of the video is regarding none other than Caspa. We're going to be talking about what is happening with Caspa right now, where we could see the price of Caspa heading in the immediate short term. So if you're enjoying these updates, you guys know what to do, but now let's get right into it. So if we're looking at it on the daily time frame, we're starting to see some of the coins around the market once again going back into the green, which is great thing to see. But as far as Caspa is concerned, we're seeing about a 3.4% decrease over the past 24 hours. And if we're looking at it on the weekly time frame, Caspa is down about 13.2%. Now you guys might be saying, Crypto ZX, what is going on with Caspa? A project that is being talked about literally everywhere in the crypto space. Everyone is talking about Caspa right now. Why is this not pumping? Settle down. We will get into that very shortly. But if we're looking at it on the monthly time frame, it's down about 5.7%. Still, you guys might be saying, Crypto ZX, what is going on? Now this is where things really get exciting. Look across the board. What are we seeing? What differentiates Caspa compared to other projects? Majority of the projects right now are down double digits. You can see this for yourself. Let's look at it. Near down 12.8%. We're seeing XLM 22.8, EGLD 23.5. This does not mean that these projects are not solid, that you could not see some massive gains in this upcoming future bull run that we're going to be approaching hopefully in 2024 after the Bitcoin halving. But what we're seeing happening is Caspa is holding really strong against the Bitcoin. It's down only 5.7% over the past 2 to 3 weeks, which is a great thing to see and should not be ignored. And of course, on the yearly time frame, it is the top gainer. Looking at the price as of August 26th, you can see it's currently sitting at 3.5 cents, down about 4.5% over the last 24 hours in USD and BTC comparative. Over the last 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, $728.8 million, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 5.1 million. So obviously, the trading volume has been decreasing over the past few days, but in my opinion, it's nothing to worry about now. But before we get into the update, of course, when we pull out the charts, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So, we have seen Caspa reach that 79,000 followers on their Twitter. Great to see. This community is growing at a tremendous rate. And, that is obviously something really nice to see. But now let's take a look at the price. What exactly is happening with the price right now? So very interesting things are happening with the price right now. You guys can see this for yourself. As of recording this update, we are literally sitting at one of the most important price supports for Caspa. You can see this for yourself. If I bring out the daily time frame, you can literally see we're sitting right on that support line. And this support line was a huge level of resistance for us, as mentioned earlier before as well. You can see as we were breaking out, even back in March, it came in our way. We saw several rejections, and then we finally popped out of there, and then we never really managed to get past that level of resistance again. And we saw obviously that massive downwards trend. We saw the price go down to that 0.012 cents mark. Anyone that accumulated around there, that was the sweet spot to be picking up some Caspa. But now what we're seeing is that same level of resistance is playing as a level of support for us, which is something we do want to see happen. And you can see this for yourself. We did see the support line play out for us on August 18th. Once again, we are retesting that. And what is next now? Now you may be saying, Crypto ZX, what really is next? One thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that the buying pressure has decreased right now, and that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes low volume does indicate that there could be a potential bounce. But with that said, we are seeing BTC dominance see a little bit of an uptick happening within the dominance index. And not only that, Bitcoin is pretty much stagnant, so not much happening with BTC. So right now, what I do want to see Caspa do is obviously hold above this level of support and maybe start retesting that 4.3 cents mark if we do have enough buying pressure. And in order for us to retest that 4.3 cents mark, that is a move of about another 24%. So now let's say Crypto ZX, what would be the negative thing? not the exciting thing. Of course, we're talking about bounce is always considered a positive thing because we're clearly, in a downwards trajectory right now because we're retesting the support line. And the more you retest the support line, guys, the weaker the support gets. So that is something that, that you guys should keep in mind. So now comes the question. The next question that you guys might have is CryptoZX, what happens if we lose the support line? What are some next targets that you're aiming for? The next main target that I would be looking out for is that 3.2 cents mark. We do have some support built up around there, and that would be the next support for Caspa. The next major support line after that 3.2 cents is all the way at this 2.8 cents mark. And if we were to lose the support line, that would be a move of another roughly 20% drop. So that could happen, especially if BTC were to see a little bit of a shake off. We do see manipulation happen in Bitcoin's price. Caspa could retest those levels, but is this a time to worry? Absolutely not, in my opinion. As I've said to you guys before, I'm waiting for a perfect entry for Caspa, and if it were to drop below here, as much as this might not make a lot of people happy, especially the Caspa holders, I am all for it because that gives me a cheaper entry for Caspa. I really think this project has what it takes to be really big in this upcoming bull cycle, but you gotta time it right. So the lower the entry is, the better your ROI will be. But I'm really thinking that this project is giving me the early signs of projects that are similar to it, like Avalanche, Cardano, in the same niche. So that is going to be very interesting. And of course, the craziest thing is that this project has, obtained $1 billion market valuation without being listed on the major tier 1 exchanges. You can see this for yourself. We're still missing Binance, we're still missing Coinbase, we're still missing Kraken. You guys get the picture as to what I'm really saying. If even one of those exchanges were to come listed, I can really see Caspa making its way, up to even possibly that 10 cents mark sooner than a lot of people think, because we did reach our target, which I discussed about 5.2 cents mark in August, and I talked about that target. If you guys have watched my videos a week, 2 weeks before, and you did see me mentioning that that would be that next target, and we literally touched that perfectly. And since then, obviously, we are seeing a little bit of a downtrend, and of course, people will take profits. Market is going to react with BTC. Those are the factors that you guys need to remember. So if you're in it for the long haul, you don't really care about these short-term price actions, and guess what? All you need to do is just relax, sit back, make an exit strategy, see where you're going to be exiting your positions in the next bull cycle. That is what you guys need to be doing. But with that said, as of now, as far as analysis goes, we are sitting at some very, very important levels of support. Hopefully we do see a little bit of a bounce. That is something I would expect because this is a huge level of support. But if this support were to be lost, 3.2 cents is that next target that I would be aiming for. That is it for today's update. Thank you so much for all your support. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys have been killing it with the support. Continue literally going ham on the support, and I will continue making these videos for you guys. But with that said, I am out. I love you all, and I will see my Caspa family on Monday. And hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.